Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Fire Force Season 3 episode number 10 and 11 reaction. Two episode reactions. I missed the previous episode reacting to it, so that's why I'm doing two today. And yeah, so let's do it. Now as always, I'm going to be reacting to both episodes back to back. Then I'm going to be talking about both the episodes at the end. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do. Alright, so the previous episode, which was that I watched, which was episode 9, we met Arthur's parents, and I'm not really sure what to feel about them because they just you know they seem like good people, and I'm pretty sure they do love Arthur in their own way. But I don't know. I just got the vibe that they're not really like they're too free to have an actual responsibility as parents. So I don't know. It was just a bit weird. But anyways, I'm okay with them because by at the end of the day, Arthur is fine with it, and I feel like Arthur doesn't even understand what's going on. Also, Arthur holds no grudge against them. He even loves his parents and all that, and he's in a way much better place with friends now. So I feel like at the end of the day, I guess it's fine, but still, it's just I'm a bit conflicted about them. Either way, they did help Arthur to get Orihalcum or something similar to it, and Arthur was a new sword was made for him, and he has promised he's not going to lose again. And yeah, that was Arthur's whole thing. And then we had Shinra training with Benimaru to get stronger, and he went to the Adola and got a little glimpse of his brother. So that's where it ended. So let's see what happens. Let's begin. Episode number 10 reaction first. Let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, hmm, right. Oh yeah, Haumea kind of stopped him from remembering, I guess. Hmm. Oh my god. Inca's here. Oh, so she'll be preoccupied over there. Where's Arrow? Arrow should be with him, right? Ugh. Oh my. Yeah. Okay, so I guess she has been living here. We didn't get to see her because the show didn't show us to keep her identity a secret. But she's been here from the very beginning. Oh god, Karan is here. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, Arrow's here. Yep, that's Arrow. Nah. Okay. Uh. Hmm. Oh. Right. Yeah, I don't think she can harm him, but ooh, damn. My duties. Yeah. Oh wow. Why? I don't. What? Hmm. Okay. Right. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's on the street. Yeah, I guess. Damn. Bah. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Right. What the hell is going on? Advent. Kaminari. Yeah. Yeah, in no way. In no way we're getting that. Uh, Oh Lord. Oh boy. Yeah, all the pillars are here. Right. Yeah, Iris is a. I was gonna say she. I'm pretty sure she's one of the pillars because of that episode. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the whole doppelganger whole. Bro. Oh god. And Beniman is also kind of helping us out, so. Bruh. What? How old is he? How old is Obi? Yeah. Yeah. Bruh. Oh yeah, true. What is happening here? Oh my god. Is this that? Yeah. What was his name? Lashan. Oh yeah, these two don't know them. Don't know him. Cop. Yeah. Wait, did he? Yeah. How did he? Hell. Yeah. Oh wow. You should realize that at the very beginning. Oh my god. Right. True. Okay, I think this is a bit too long. You should shorten it out. Nah, alright. You. Okay, you can stop now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bro, shorten your story. Alright. Yeah, what is this? Okay, then what? How did you cross the. Hey. Oh my god. Was a potato. Bro, your story is too damn long. That's why. Oh, oh my god. Yeah, why? Oh, right. Hmm. Right. Ugh. I see. So they, it's not necessarily they need everyone in the same place. Okay. What is this conversation? All right. Who? Garden with no pillar. Oh damn. This is the collective consciousness that she talks about? Unified consciousness or something like that? So is she like collecting all of this for. Wait a minute. Hmm. They didn't have enough. I hadn't been calculated. Oh, interesting. That's why. Hmm. I see. Right. Yeah, so now the cataclysm will work. Yep. Yeah. Oh. So I forgot this guy's name. He's one of the company leaders. What is this guy? Why is she cleaning the same damn glass? Hmm. Yeah, well, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, right. Hmm. What's this paper? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, this time as well, I'm pretty sure it's something similar, so I'll help you. Alright. Uh, okay, so 2 will be there in case, yeah. 4 will help us. We have Hibana with us. Hmm. Oh, yeah, the earthquake or whatever. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, wait, he was there. Oh my god, he was there. Yeah. Pillars? Oh, yeah, true. The shivering, whatever. Yeah, alright. So she's the one who's doing the whole earthquake with her shivering. Yeah. Oh my god. What the hell? What is that? Oh, the pillars! Yeah. Okay. That is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so. So today this episode we had like the we got confirmed about the companies that will be assisting us. Like Hibana is helping us. We have I don't know if it's Hibana's whole like company is going to help us or not. She is the leader, so she has a lot of hold on it. Um, we have Captain Pan. His like he's going to help. Same with number two, company number two. That guy. I forgot his name. Him individually will also keep an eye on everything. So technically, I guess we do have a lot of help. Even though they cannot help us directly, they will help us when it's needed, when the time of the cataclysm comes. And obviously, Benimar was also there. So there's still a few other companies we don't know what their stance is on. For example, the medical. I forgot their name. All right. So okay, you know what? Let me just react. I'm going to react to the next one, and then I'm going to talk about both the episodes. All right. So episode 11. Let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Right. Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God. Yeah, the pillars. Okay. Well. Crazy. Yeah. Yep. I guess that's it, right? Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. The great kaiju bat. What? Kaiju? Okay. Right. So it's not immediately we're doing. What the? saw something. Alright, this guy. Who, like, okay. Yeah. Oh no, what in the. Oh, this is the kaiju that we. Alright, what is this? Is this an inferno? I was gonna say. Alright, this is not good. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, true. Oh, the Fire Force. Oh my god! Hey yo! Yeah. Alright, what are they going to do? Okay, number two. I don't think guns will. I guess they do have cannons and stuff. Will that work? I doubt that. Oh, this guy's here. What's his name? I forgot. Bruh. Chief, Section Chief Oguro. Right. He has some weird. Chrono, yeah, that's his name. Wow, what a reputation. Wow. I don't think your guns will work. Oh, his head is burning. Okay. Let's see if it actually does something. I doubt it's going to do anything, but you know. How are they? Why are they shooting? I don't think the bullets are going to go that far. The cannons are obviously can go there. It has range. All right. There you go. We have our answer. It's not even slowing him down. Like, oh wait, is it? Oh, never mind. All right. Well, yeah. Goddamn. I guess it is kind of slowing it down. Wait, why is the um? It's like, are you done? Can I move now? Are you done? Oh God. Oh damn. Oh. All right, guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh damn, he did an EMP attack. Yeah. All the electronics are gone. Great. 80%. Oh, Juggernaut. Ah, damn. Hmm. Anti-gunfire pulse. Oh wow. To keep himself not getting blasted out because of the recoil. Whoa. Hey. He took it. Wait, why did he stop him? Is it because is it gonna get powered up because of I don't know. Yeah, but oh. Oh, so the pillar. Yeah. Oh damn, Chrono. Okay, bro. Oh god. Oh damn, you're just literally in front of it. Um. Oh. I don't think so. O would have ordered you. Yep, not to do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh God. Pluck for an. Oh, I see. So it's like a plug. Dude. Oh, okay. What? So I guess he's like, let me just aim properly. Like, okay. Oh, so you're gonna do it like this so that even if it misses, it doesn't hit the pillar. That's a good idea, you know. Instead of directly, do it like this. The pillar is on the other side, so it's not gonna get hurt. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. What? Hmm. Bruh. Oh! Oh my God! This is what was his name? I forgot his name. What the hell? Wow. He's like, alright, you know what? I know this guy's gonna ditch me when he wants to, when he has the opportunity. So I'm going to make sure I have everything ready. I feel like show's going to come anytime. Never mind. Yeah, I knew he was going to say that. Great. Whoa. Oh, it's powering up. Is it absorbing moisture or something? What's. Oh god. What? You guys, move! Oh, I guess they have nowhere to move. Where can they move? Oh boy. Oh my god. Ah. Wow. Oh god. Oh, nice. Hmm. Oh, is he stuck? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, he's like, ah, others are here. Oh god. Well, Chrono has that. Oh yeah, Ogun. Oh, buff. Nice. Defense buff. Defense, offense. Okay, okay. Fourth, fourth. Oh, he broke it. Oh, nice, nice. Oh. All right. Yeah. Yeah. He's like targeting the weak spots because that's what he does the best. Yep. You know what? That's interesting because that is why I guess this guy, when he was like, "Oh, can I get a reassessment?" He's like, "No, I'm not gonna give you anything." He's not showing him any weakness. Oh, really? Whoa. So it actually. Oh, I knew which show was going to come because show was already on his way to see Shinra. Okay. All right, and that was episode number 11. All right, so I'm going to talk about both episodes, like I said, as a whole. So, episode 10 and episode 11. So, episode 10, there wasn't really much, I guess you could say. It was basically like an episode where they showed us, like, which groups will be, like, cooperating with us, and, we also had Scop, I think that's his name, right? The little beaver or whatever it is. He came to warn us about the great cataclysm. Then we had Sho on his way to meet Shinra, and when Arrow was like, obviously my loyalty lies with you. I'm not doing it because I'm duty bound. It is my wish to like protect you. Like it is my own will. So you don't have to worry about thinking that, oh, maybe I'm being like duty bound to do this. I'm doing this because I want to. So so that whole thing. Then what else? We had Hibana come in and give us a few tips, like about the whole situation. What's going on. We had Obi go and like gather the help that we can get. For example, from the captain of the company number two. I don't know his name. Then he went to Captain Pan. All these guys, and they will like, even if they're not directly able to help us, they will be there when we need it. Basically that. Hibana also is kind of in a similar situation, and Hibana has a more personal reason for helping us out, which is obviously because the whole like their convent, their whole place, all the sisters, they are victims of this whole thing. So she has her own grudge against Sister Sumire and against the whole thing. You know. So yeah, so that's why that is like her own personal reason for doing this. And obviously we have Benimaru, who even though he's not directly like helping us, he is still giving us shelter. He's helping us out with all the other stuff, and when necessary, he is going to step up as well. So I feel like we have almost half of the companies helping us out, and there's a few other companies which we don't really know that much about, like like what they're going to do. For example, I don't know about that company. That lady, the company that specializes in medical. I forgot her name. We don't know about that company, what they're going to do, and there's a few others probably which we are still not sure what's going to happen. But anyways, for now at least, like yeah, we do know that these guys will be there when the great cataclysm, if it happens, they will be there to help us out. And then obviously in the end we have the pillar coming up. So yeah, that was episode number 10. So let me talk about episode number 10 first. Like a few things I want to discuss about. First and foremost, we got introduced to a new character. What is his name? He's like a, okay, where's that part? He looks a lot like Sho and Shinra if you look at him. But like at first I genuinely thought that was Sho. So I was like, what is Sho doing here? And then I realized that it's not Sho, it's someone else. What's his name? Um, Great Cataclysm Execution Officer Fairy. So turns out he's a guardian, but he doesn't have a pillar to protect. So that's interesting. Wait a minute, I do wonder who's Sister Sumire's guardian? I don't think we know that, right? Yeah, there's like all the others we do know their guardians. Sister Sumire's guard, who even is going to be her guardian? I have no idea. She's like a, oh boy. Anyways, um, but yeah, so this guy, he is from the same generation as Sister Sumire, or maybe not, because he said, like like Dragon said that he's a guardian with no pillar to protect. So well, what does that mean? Anyways, this bro suddenly popped up out of nowhere. I don't think we've seen him ever before this. So he just came out of nowhere, and he was like, okay. Then we got another thing. We got to know another thing, which is the reason why the previous cataclysm failed is because humanity hasn't deciphered pi. So that is why I thought that the previous Great Cataclysm failed because they didn't have enough pillars. But no, it turns out humanity had to decipher pi, and all the pillars have to gather. Then only Great Cataclysm could work. I don't know exactly why pi needs to be deciphered. I have no idea why, but that's one of the pre-required conditions. That is why the pillars were waiting for, not pillars but Sister Sumire mainly, was waiting for humanity to progress up until a certain point where they'll be able to decipher pi. Then they're going to do this again, and that was Vulcan's father. He deciphered pi, and that is why now, like, that's why Dr. Giovanni tried to get his hands on the key, and all that. So that's what's happening, and that is why, if you remember, in that underground place there were so many calculations trying to decipher pi or something like that. They're trying to do that, and so that's crazy. So that is like the reason. I don't know why they need to decipher pi for this to happen, but I guess maybe we'll get to know about it later. Then there was also a little bit stuff about Hamia we saw here, which was where Karan was like, oh, like, like, said something, and you can see Hamia's like in his head. You can see there's like a something like going on, some weird. Helga, Hamia, how does it look? How dare you look down on me? You can go ahead and. So is this like some kind of like negative feelings of humanity? Is that what she's collecting? Because I remember she said something about collective consciousness, and that is why maybe the negative, like, things of humanity she's collecting, and maybe that's why she suffers whenever she does that. So this is also a requirement or a necessity. I'm not really sure why this is. Yeah, so we still have a few questions, like, which we haven't been answered. But one of the questions was answered, which is, why did the Get Cataclysm, the previous one, failed? Pi, because of pi. All right. So yeah, there you go. That was the whole section with the white clad. Then we had what else did we have? Oh, let's talk about Arrow and Show. So for Arrow and Show, I don't know why Arrow has this much loyalty to Show, but then I'm thinking, I'm like, if you think about it, most of the Guardians do have this crazy amount of loyalty for their pillars. For example, Karon is extremely loyal to Hamia. I'm pretty sure if Hamia decided someday, which I doubt is ever going to happen, if Hamia decided something someday to be like, you know what, screw all of this white clad stuff, I'm just going to go to somewhere else and just live my life peacefully. I'm pretty sure Karan will help her out with that. But yeah, like I said, I doubt that's ever going to happen. This is Hamia we're talking about. So like that, I'm not really sure about Inca's Guardian. Inca's Guardian is a bit, I don't know, a bit weird. So I don't think she had that much loyalty to Inca. Who else is there? We also have, like, the other pillars, like, for example, Shinra. Shinra's pillar doesn't really have sorry, Guardian doesn't really have a Guardian, but I guess you could say Joker has been implied to be his Guardian, if you think about it. So yeah, these guys are very much loyal. Like, I can understand Karon and Hamia, because I think Karon took care of Hamia from when she was a kid, like a little baby. So he's more like a father figure to her. So I think, like, he's going to help her whatever she does, whichever direction she goes to. I'm not really sure about Arrow though. Why is Arrow this much loyal to Show? Is it because of something similar to Karon? Maybe because it might be, because if you think about it, Show was brought here when he was a kid, and I think Arrow was immediately assigned to him as a guardian. If that's the case, then I guess you could probably say that Arrow also has a deep connection to Show from when he was a little baby. And you could kind of say that maybe she sees herself as a sister or a mother figure to him. Maybe a sister figure, like, I don't think she's that old to be called a mother. But maybe like a big sister figure in that sense. Maybe that's why she's this much loyal to Show. Because, the more you're connected to someone from time that they were a kid, the more attached you'll get to that person. So I can maybe it's the same thing with her as well, just like Hamia and Karon. Maybe that's why she's this much loyal to Show. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, so like, she's like, I'm going to, like, go wherever you go, and yeah, so that's that. So Show is trying to find or meet Shinra. Okay, so what else was there in this episode? Oh, another thing which was very subtle, but something happened. Inka saw something. She didn't really say anything. She saw some kind of a future, but she didn't say anything to her guardian. So that was a bit interesting. I guess we'll get to know what she saw later, maybe. Okay, what else was there? Oh, the pillar. Sister Sumire brought out the pillar, and the whole kaiju also came out. So, don't know what's going up with that. The kaiju, like in the next episode, it was implied that the kaiju is required to be destroyed for the Great Cataclysm to move forward. So, I don't know why that is a requirement. So we basically helped out in that process, right? Because we destroyed the kaiju. But later in the next episode, it was Shinra said how this is like a plug. This plug, if it comes out, the pillar gets damaged, whole place will start, like the magma will come out and everything. So that's what's happening. Maybe the kaiju was trying to protect the pillar in that sense. Yeah, because I feel like the end goal of the evangelists will probably be destroy these pillars to make the whole world just burst into flames, because they're like plugs. So maybe the kaijus would be like creatures that are supposed to protect the pillars from getting destroyed. Maybe that's what was going on, and we didn't even realize that, and we destroyed the kaiju. Maybe the kaiju thought that we are here to harm the pillar. That's why they were attacking us. It could be. It could be, like because, yeah, I don't know. If that's what's happening, then I think we made a mistake by trying to attack the kaiju, because it probably was some sort of a defense mechanism for the pillars. I have no idea. Anyways, um, okay. Now, another thing I want to talk about before ending my discussion for episode 10. Iris. Immediately when Himana comes in, she was like, "Oh, Iris, are you okay?" And Iris says, like, "Yeah, it's fine, I'm fine." So, is there anything wrong with your body? Now, this is why multiple times I'm saying Iris is definitely a pillar, because we're still missing one pillar, right? And they implied, the white clad implied that the pillar is here. When they implied that the final pillar is here, they showed Iris' brain. And if you remember, Dragon's attack got nullified somehow. That part wasn't even discussed. How the hell did that happen? Dragon used his breath on them, and Maki was going to get injured over there very much. They probably would have died, all of them. Somehow the attack got nullified out of nowhere. They never brought that up again. What the hell was that? I'm pretty sure it's Sister. Sister, like, there's been so much indications that Sister is one of the pillars from that episode onwards. And now with this whole, after Hibana getting to know that they were being fed bugs from the very beginning, and Iris is fine. Also, it would kind of make sense if she's a pillar, because that would mean that her prayers hold a deeper meaning. Like, her prayers, maybe her power is like using her prayers to do something crazy. Maybe that is like her power as a pillar. I could see that. She could be like a buffer type of a role, just like Captain Pan. She could be someone like that. Anyways, I don't know, but that's just my speculation. We'll have to wait, unless until they reveal who the final pillar is, the identity. I am going to speculate that it is Sister Iris. Let's wait and see. Okay, and then that was episode 10. So then we have episode 11, where quite a few things happen. For example, we get to see Chrono at work. We get to meet this freaking guy. This is a new guy, Oguro, Section Chief Oguro. I'm not sure if they showed him before, and I've just forgotten. But I have no memories of this guy at all. So maybe he's a new character. He was just introduced here. So tech turns out, now this guy is pretty interesting. Like, obviously you can see everyone's like, "Oh, this Oguro is pretty like shady and all that," but you can see how he says, like, later on, that if you should never show your weakness to Chrono, and that is why all the time you can see whenever Chrono tries to pull a fast one on him, he automatically retaliates back and makes sure he's still at the top. And when Chrono was like, "Oh, if I do this, will you reconsider my assessment?" And he's like, "Don't speak back to me, don't talk back to me, uh, I am your leader. I'm going to order you and you're going to follow it. I'm not going to be negotiating anything with you. And he's like, okay. So that he hasn't shown any weakness, and that's crazy. So this is the type of person you need to deal with someone like Chrono, who always bullies the weak and like acts on other people's weakness. If he has someone in front of him who he cannot find any weakness, he's powerless against him. That's why this guy, even though I don't know, I'm not sure how strong he is. I'm guessing he's pretty strong because they was talking about fighting each other or something, and he was like, "No, I don't want to." But he's pretty like perfect for to be the the boss of Chrono. Anyways, Chrono goes and fights the kaiju thing. Shinra tries to stop Juggernaut's attack and gets hurt, and and obviously Oguro ordered uh, Chrono to bring Shinra back because he's a criminal. He's been uh, like labeled a traitor from the Empire. So he's like, oh, if we get him, that'll help us out. Uh, you know. Okay, but anyways, in the end, we have Fairy come in. I think that's his name, right? I just forgot. That guy, that new guy. He comes in. His power seems like something like inverting, like he's like, oh, where I'm standing, my leg is the floor and my head is on the ceiling, so the whole orientation gets like flipped. So his power is kind of interesting. And then it kind of reminds me of what was that guy's name in Bleach? Oh my god, I forgot his name. What's his name? Shinji? Was it Shinji? You know, that guy. One of the Vizards. I forgot his name. I think his name was Shinji, right? Okay, yeah, I think it's Shinji. Yeah, it reminds me of his power, kind of. Okay. Anyways, right, and then we have Sho, as we see in the end. I knew Sho's going to come here because he was already on his way to meet Shinra, and now we have Sho. So I guess Sho is going to fight against this guy, new guy, Fairy or whatever. So yeah, interesting. We'll see what's going on over there. Next episode we'll probably see. But yeah, episode 11 was basically everyone attacking the kaiju, and in the end we see, he said that we would have had to take out this kaiju eventually. So it's good that they did it for us. Something like that he says, right? This is good. Okay, there you go. Until that titan is vanquished, the right cannot move forward. So that's why I'm saying I am thinking like Shinra and that Scop said that, oh, this pillar is supposed to be like a plug. If we harm it, is the magma is going to come out. I feel like the kaiju was supposed to be like a guardian for it. So without knowing that, we attacked the kaiju, and the kaiju was probably trying to protect the pillar, and that's why it attacked us. And without knowing that, we destroyed this kaiju, and now this guy's like, oh, until the titan is vanquished, the right cannot move forward. So we actually helped out their cause in a way. Okay, that's unfortunate, I guess. Right, but yeah, that was episode 11. Nothing major happened in episode 11 as well, I guess you could say. It's like, I think like next episode will be pretty big because I'm guessing we'll probably see Sho fighting or something like that. We'll see. But for in this episode, Shinra got knocked unconscious, and we had most of the majority of the episode they were trying to take out the kaiju thing, and you can see Juggernaut curving his attacks, which was a good plan, obviously, because if you cannot attack it directly, if you miss something, it might hurt the pillar. If you curve it like this, even if you miss it, it's not going to hurt the pillar because the pillar is directly behind the kaiju, and the trajectory of the bullet is like this. So it's going to, even if it misses, it's going to go in some other direction. That was a good idea. That was a good plan. You know. Right. So a lot of people would have probably been injured here because the kaiju like shot the flame. But we had Pan who helped everyone, buffed everyone up. We also have Ogun who, with the help of Pan and the other guy's buff, was able to slice off the one hand. Chrono also like took care of another one of the parts of the thing. the kaiju. So yeah, they were able to take it out, all of them together. Okay, right. And yeah, that is this episode. Right. So like I said, nothing much happened. Like yeah, quite a few things happened. It's wrong to say nothing happened, but like yeah, like information wise, we got a few interesting information. Like I said, we got to know why the previous cataclysm failed. We also got to meet this new character. We got to see Sho going off on his own and Arrow following him. Um, you know what else, we got to see a little bit of Haumea's like internal, like that whole thing that we saw. Then we got to know about this pillar that came out of nowhere. If this gets hurt, the flame, the magma is going to come out. We also got to fight against this kaiju. We also got to know that the kaiju was supposed to, I don't know, hinder the White Clads' goals. So they were like, oh, it's gone, so it's a good thing. So unintentionally, I guess we helped them. Yeah, I think. But anyways, right. That was like the stuff that we saw today. Um. Okay. And yeah, and there you go. That was today's episode. The next episode, we'll probably get to see Sho, because Sho is here and Sho is seeing that his brother has been taken by this other guy. So he's probably going to try to stop him, and fight will ensure, probably. We'll see. Anyways, okay, let me check one thing. Fire Force. Is this core supposed to be 12 episodes, or is it supposed to be 13? That's my question. If it's 13, then two more episodes after this, right? Yeah, okay, just a minute. Okay, season 3, 12. Oh, next episode is the final episode. For this core, obviously. Another core is going to come, which is part 2. It's going to start in January 2026. So I think Fire Force is almost at the ending part. So I think the next core, which will come out in January 2026, is probably going to be the end of Fire Force. Let me know. Anyways, that is it. That was my reaction to episode number 10 and 11 for Fire Force season 3. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with the final episode of this season. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.